Yep. Good evening. September 18th meeting of the Compliance and Amendments Committee is now in session. We have the first item, please.
Call of the roll. Member LaHood.
Present.
Member LaHood, present. Member Wolf.
Present.
Member Wolf, present. Chair Kanata.
Present.
Chair Kanata, present. We have a quorum.
Mr. Chair, through the chair, can you notate that it's Bruce Wolf and not Josh Wolf?
I apologize.
And we would also need to note that Vice Chair Hyling is absent because he is the scheduled party for this meeting.
Thank you. Next item.
Item number 2, approval of the July 17, 2018 Compliance and Amendments Committee minutes.
Anybody have any updates for the minutes?
I wasn't party to it, so
Neither was I.
I'll second.
They
if
look
you
fine
want.
to me, so we have a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
I second.
Okay.
Okay.
Public comment on the motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting. Seeing no public comment, can we take it by acclamation here? Okay, minutes are approved.
Item number 4, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Item number 4, file number, no, wait a minute. Do we want,
So let's see if is Mr. McGee here? Mr. McGee is not here. So let's take this one if we're just going to.
I don't think we've called number 3 yet.
yeah, number, well,
I'm sorry.
no, item number 6.
We
Yeah,
have to go in order.
we did public comment.
Public comment on the minutes, but you did not call for.
Oh, I'm correct, I'm sorry. So item 3 is public comment on any issue that this committee addresses but not on today's agenda. So seeing no public comment is closed. Okay, next item.
Did we want to do Kimura? Item number 6 first?
We can call it.
Let's do item 4.
Item 4, okay. Item number 4, file number 18027, complaint filed by Rick McGee against the fire department for allegedly violating Administrative Code Section 6721 by failing to respond to a public records request in a timely and/or complete manner.
Okay, so Mr. McGee is not here, and it's my understanding he hasn't responded in a while to any of the emails.
Mr.
Yes, we did try to connect with Mr. McGee via email and telephone on several occasions, as he just to confirm if he wanted to go forward with the hearing, because there were certain issues he was working out with the fire department. I never received a response from him in over 4 months. I believe the fire department representative is here and has stated that they have provided records to Mr. McGee.
Okay, can we just have the respondent do that so it's on record at the meeting?
Yes, thank you very much.
Microphone.
Oh, I apologize.
Kalos, Assistant Chief with the San Francisco Fire Department. Thank you for allowing me to present before you today. I got this request just recently and I reviewed it, and the records that were being requested were in storage because that station was being remodeled, or is still. So there was a time delay that we recognized, but Mr. McGee was notified that there would be. Mr. McGee was notified that there would be a delay as the journals that he was requesting needed to be gotten from the storage company. So there was, we can't control how long the company takes to find the packaging and get it to us. And then, I don't know if you have this, but these journals are handwritten and each page needs to be copied manually. So again, this doesn't happen in an 8-hour day. This happens over a number of days. But to my knowledge, he has received everything. There's a stack about yay high of all the records that he requested. We did give them to him, and we have not heard from him since.
Okay, thank you. So we can,
As we have not heard from the complainant, my suggestion is that the committee table or file this matter due to lack of communications. And when we do that, we do send an email to Mr. McGee stating the matter has been tabled due to him not responding to our notice of hearing. And if he would like to go forward with the complaint, he can always ask us to reopen the complaint.
Okay, any comment on that?
May I just ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
To reopen it, does he have a time limit on reopening?
We have I believe, either a 30-day or 45-day limit.
Thank you, I just wanted to
So we'll be in
clarify.
touch. We'll
Thank
be
you.
in touch, yeah.
Comments?
No, the only question I would have, I'm sorry, what's your
Lori Kalos, Chief Kalos,
and what's your rank?
Assistant Chief.
Assistant Chief. I would just ask, how long was the delay?
I think,
The initial delay, not the ongoing.
let me see here. On April 4th, there was an email, and I don't have the date of when he initially submitted his request. It was in March 23, and as much as there was, I have, the next email was April 16th that states to follow up the department's April 4th. So I'm going backwards.
Okay, so he states February 28th was when he first emailed you, and then on 3/27 he had still not received documents.
And that could very well, I don't have the exact date here. I
Okay.
apologize for that. Like I said, I just got this recently. The problem is these journals, and he was told these journals were in storage.
Okay.
Packed away, and that was the delay. And then once we got them, then we processed and sent them to him.
It's more about when you responded that I'm more concerned
I
about.
was told that we did respond and tell him that the journals needed to be requested from a storage company.
Yeah, but when? When was the initial
apologize.
response from you?
Let me check, I have an email. Let me ask, excuse me, Mr. Tucker, do you have the date? I do have another department representative here.
Okay.
And he probably has quicker access to the email for the exact date.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay. It's fine. I have it here.
Page
It-
16
yeah.
has a timeline,
Okay,
so,
right. There you go.
so it says the
next
20,
day.
yeah, the 28th was when it was sent in. The next day, they responded,
Okay,
asking him to narrow it down. The day after that, Mr. McGee responded again.
okay. That's fine. It was not an IDR. It was a standard request. So, okay, that's fine. It's just what I wanted to know.
Yes, there was quite a number of records requested, and again, they were all handwritten records.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
So,
So I'll move to, I guess we'll call it table. I'll move to table this item.
So, second.
public comment on the motion to table this item. Seeing no public comment, can we have a vote?
I mean, item number 6.
A vote.
Let's
Please
do
call the roll.
Call the roll
I
on this one.
apologize. Member Wolf?
Aye.
Member Wolf, aye. Member LaHood?
Aye.
Member LaHood, aye. Chair Kanata?
Aye.
We have a quorum. The motion passes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Is your microphone on? It's not coming through on the overhead. It's very soft.
One's on.
Make sure you talk into it.
Okay.
Okay, next item, please.
Do we want to recognize that
Just,
item number
just-
5 is withdrawn?
We'll call it in it.
we just make it the statement.
Okay. Say that, yeah, okay.
Item number 5, 18031, complaint filed by Patrick Roddy against the fire department for allegedly violating Administrative Code Section 6721 by failing to respond to a public records request in a timely and or complete manner.
Okay, so that item has been withdrawn, so,
Just
Do
to
we-
state, we did receive an email from Mr. Roddy at approximately about an hour before the meeting stating that he has withdrawn this complaint. No action is required from this committee.
okay, great. Next item.
Okay. Item number 6, file number 18061, complaint filed by Nicholas Kimura against the Homeless Coordinating Board, Local Homeless Coordinating Board for allegedly violating Administrative Code Section 6716 by failing to make meeting minutes available in a timely manner.
Okay, do we have representatives of both the complainant and the respondent here?
Yes.
Okay, great. So complainant, can you come up in 3 minutes? Is that what we're doing at committee?
5 minutes.
5.
And you have 5 minutes, sir, to explain your complaint.
This was primarily a concern around the coordinated entry committee. Randy did reply that there's a coordinated entry for family coordinated entry, which is a lot of stuff has been happening. It hasn't been transparent. There hasn't been a lot of meetings. Haven't been a lot of minutes. Regardless, the reply was that they don't have to keep the minutes from the committee, which may or not be true. I'm not an expert on the Good Government Guide. So that was my primary concern. The secondary or even tertiary is more that there was no minutes for the full board recently. But it was primarily around that committee, and if that's true, I guess it is what it is about not having to keep minutes, but that would be helpful for people trying to observe policy being made in the city. Regardless, I guess that part, if that's true, then like I said, it is what it is. The second part is the minutes of the full board aren't being there, which is something I stumbled upon trying to look for the other minutes. That's more or less it.
Okay. Thank you. Respondent, 5 minutes.
Good afternoon. My name is Randy Quesada. I'm with the Department of Homelessness and Supportive Housing, and here is my colleague Charles Miner.
Yes, hello, board. My name is Charles Miner, and I am the program manager of the Local Homeless Coordinating Board.
So Charles here is the one who takes the minutes and helps to make sure that that stuff is posted on our website in a timely fashion. We do endeavor to make sure that the minutes of the full board, the local board, are posted in a timely fashion, and when requested via public records request, and otherwise we do make them available to the public, although they are available on our website. From time to time, we have been, members of the public have requested the audio that Charles keeps, and we have made that available and are working towards doing that more systematically so that they are available for download on our website. Now, with regard to the coordinated entry subcommittee or committee, if you will, it was our understanding that that body was not a policy body that required us to take minutes and post those minutes, first of all. Secondly, we never received, given that that was our understanding, we didn't receive a request for records for that meeting, for the meeting in question of the committee, not the full board. That said, as a courtesy, we did look and we did not have any responsive materials to provide. If it is in fact consistent with the Good Government Guide or board or the recommendation of this body that we do take minutes at the committee meetings, not at the full board meeting, because we already do that at the full board meeting, we will, and we look to your guidance on that matter.
Okay, thank you. Any questions of either party?
We'll wait till they both have spoken. Okay.
Right.
So just through the chair, just for the rest of us, I believe we've already had ruled that the local homeless coordinating board was a policy body, didn't we not?
I don't know if we considered that body itself, but I think they are conceding that they are taking minutes for the full.
For the full local homeless coordinating board meetings, we do take minutes and we do make those publicly available on our website.
That's not my question. My question is if you are a policy body.
So we've sort of been acting in that way.
We want to, we're here to help make the determination. So, then it will determine more definitively as to what rule you're to follow. So if you're a passive meeting body, that's one thing. If you're a policy meeting body, you're another. Some bodies know, some bodies don't, and if they show up here, the question is that. I was under the impression that we had a case where we had to make this determination.
We did, but it wasn't for this organization. So,
okay.
How was the local homeless coordinating board created?
And I think specifically we're speaking about the subcommittee, correct?
Well, we want to know what the primary body is first.
The primary body was is created and was created by bylaws and the charter from the city. I don't actually know what the charter number is, but it's within the bylaws of the city.
So it was created by it is an entity located in the city charter.
That's correct.
So I believe that would be a policy body.
Yeah, I'm looking at 67(3)D, which defines policy body, and the second item there is any other board or commission enumerated in the charter.
Okay. All right. Is it enumerated in the charter? I guess. Well, I will just, for sake of expediency, our memorandum or advice letter from our legal counsel states that the board is a policy body subject to the provisions of such an ordinance regarding public meetings. Okay. Board does not contest jurisdiction to hear. You don't contest hearing the complaint, but our legal counsel advises that.
And then how was the subcommittee?
Coordinated entry family, is that what
how was that created?
That was just created by board resolution by the local homeless coordinating board. So that was just a resolution that was brought before the local.
The entire board, it was voted on as an action item. Okay.
I'm sorry, through the chair, what can you tell us what the membership makeup is of that?
It's a 9-member board made up of representatives who are appointed by the Board of Supervisors, from the mayor, as well as from the controller's office.
Are there any members of the public?
Who sit on the board? No, they're not.
So there are
there are members of the public, but they're actual appointments. All the appointments were from those other organizations.
All right. So that, and because it's a subcommittee, that may. So what's the charge of this committee? What's its charge?
It's an advisory committee that oversees our coordinated entry process. The coordinated entry process is the process of, that our department is using to assess homeless clients into the system and then place them into the appropriate kind of housing problem-solving slot.
And your advice goes directly to the board? The board makes the decisions?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so
the way I read it, I'm on 67(3)D, item 4. Any advisory board, and this is under policy body, any advisory board, commission, committee, or body created by the initiative of a policy body. So it sounds like the subcommittee is also a policy body and should be acting in that manner.
right.
So
now you have your, that's,
Thank you. We have the guidance that we needed from this body, and certainly moving forward, we are happy to take minutes and make those available. Moving forward, it was, there was some confusion on our part. Looking backwards, we understood it that it was an advisory body that did not require that, but your guidance is welcome, and certainly I'm not sure when the next meeting is, but at the next meeting and meetings moving forward, we'll take minutes and we'll post them.
okay, so I think we have all the information we need, so we can just send this item up. So what happens here is we make sure that all the information has been gathered, and we forward this up to the full Sunshine Task Force for a hearing. And the full task force will make a determination if you were in violation of any of the items in the Sunshine Ordinance. Okay?
I have a question, I guess, through the chair. The respondents said that for the local homeless coordinating board that they had posted minutes online, but the complainant had said that he couldn't find them. Do we need to address that now, or does that happen later?
We can ask him the question. Sir?
Mr. Kimura?
Come on up, Mr. Kimura.
Just wait till you come to the microphone so we can.
And before you get into that, is this complaint against the board or the committee, the one that you filed?
I think I might have included both in the complaint, but my primary concern was the committee.
Both.
Okay, so it's against both. Okay. So you stated that you did not find minutes of the full board online.
Yeah, I did when looking for the minutes of the committee.
And okay, and for which?
I think past 2017.
None at all.
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't think so. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place, but I just looked before.
I think there might be a little confusion. I just want to clarify for our sake. For the full body, the local homeless coordinating board, were you able to find those minutes?
Those were not minutes that I could find past 2017. No. January they have some in it. 2017.
Yes.
For the full board.
That would just be online. I'm not sure what the requirement is for online posting of minutes. As long as they're available, I think.
Yeah. That was really
Minutes, I believe.
I'm not sure how long they're supposed to be, how many years back they're supposed to keep online.
Oh, you mean on retention?
On their website. I don't know if there's a requirement.
Let's see. I'm looking. I got 6716 is on
Yeah, that's minutes.
But it's really more about retention. I don't think there's.
It looks like it's just about availability, so if they were requested, it.
Right, okay. Oh, I see. So so Mr. Kimura, did you request the minutes, or is it that you just didn't find them on the website? You didn't ask for them?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Progress. So I'm looking at 6729 index to records. Talks a little bit about retention there. I don't see anything there. The only other area is the next one. Records to survive transition of officials. It's not in there. Internet, World Wide Web. Okay, so each department of city and county, this is 6729-2, titled Internet Access / World Wide Web Minimum Standards. Each department of the city and county of San Francisco should maintain on the World Wide website or on a comparable, readily accessible location on the Internet information is required to make publicly available. Each department is encouraged to make public available through its World Wide website as much information and as many documents as possible concerning its activities. At minimum, within 6 months after enactment of this provision, each department shall post on its World Wide website all meeting notices required under this ordinance, agendas, and minutes for all the previous meetings of its policy bodies for the last 3 years. Notices and agendas shall be posted no later than the time that the department otherwise distributes the information to the public, allowing reasonable time for posting. Minutes of the meeting shall be posted as soon as possible, but in any event within 48 hours after they have been approved. Each department shall make reasonable efforts to ensure the World Wide Web is regularly reviewed for timeliness and updated at least on a weekly basis. The city and county shall also make available on its World Wide website or on a comparable, readily available location on the Internet a current copy of the city charter and all city codes.
Okay. All right, so we have all the information. We've determined what type of bodies both the the main and the committee are, so do we have a motion to move this?
So I move that this item is within jurisdiction and to move it up to the Sunshine Ordinance Task Force for full hearing.
I second the motion.
Okay. Any public comment on the motion? Seeing no-
Maybe it would be best to advise the representatives that it's advisable to keep at least 3 years of minutes online.
Right. That would be the advice that we're offering. That's what the law states. So if you have 3 years of minutes, it would be suggested to post them on your website. Okay, thank you.
So seeing no public comment, let's have a roll call.
Hold on a second. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
Right.
looked like you had a
Ready?
question.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Member Wolf?
Aye.
Member Wolf, aye. Member LaHood?
Aye.
Member LaHood, aye. Chair Kanata?
Aye.
Chair Kanata, aye. The motion passes.
All right. Great. Next item.
Next item, item number 7, adjournment.
Any motions?
Move to adjourn.
No? Move to second.
Public comment on the motion. Seeing no public, can we have it by acclamation? Meeting's over.
Thank you.
That's a record.
Everett meeting.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
so have we
Can you, hold on, can you turn off the tape and the microphones, please?